At First Choice Bank, we know you can't always make it before the bank closes. With our integrated teller, you can talk to a live person as late as 7 p.m. on weekdays and noon on Saturdays. It's not just an ATM, it's an ITM. First Choice Bank, your choice for banking.
Save today at Room to Room's President's Day sale. 55% off furniture and mattresses, 20% off accessories,
and 24-month special financing.
The time to act is now.
Room to Room Tupelo, where we know there's no place like your home.
Mississippi's trusted weather experts. This is Mississippi Live Weather This Morning.
Hey, welcome in to Mississippi Live Weather This Morning. I'm meteorologist Maggye McCauley. As always, thanks so much for tuning in, waking up and starting your day here with Mississippi Live Weather. We have a lot to talk about of what's going to be going on today. Want to show you an outdoor view before we get into the overall details. This is a look over in Caledonia. You can see a little bit of some patchy fog off in the distance. That's what some of us are dealing with this morning. And that's what also some of us dealt with yesterday. If you were in places like Northwest Mississippi, closer to the Tennessee state line, you might have saw a little bit of some fog yesterday. Even a dense fog advisory was issued by the National Weather Service in Memphis for yesterday afternoon all the way through about 9-10 o'clock yesterday evening. We saw some warm rain fall on a very cold surface of that snow and sleet pack, and it made for some dense fog, kind of an eerie view out there if you were in those areas yesterday. Now this morning, though, some of us still dealing with some patchy fog off in the distance and some outlying areas across the board. So just be careful, take it slow, keep your beams on low if you run into any of that. Temperatures over in Caledonia near 40 degrees, but a lot of us in the 30s. Here's another look over in Pontotoc. You can see there very cloudy off in the distance. See a lot of those trees out there as well. Temperatures a little bit cooler in Pontotoc in the middle 30s. A lot of us starting off in the 30s this morning. Take a look at your temperatures across the board. Low to middle 30s is where most of us are, especially if you're closer off in Northwest Mississippi into the Mississippi River, Arkansas state line. 32 in Clarksdale, 30 in Tunica, 31 in South Haven, 31 in Water Valley, 36 in Houston. The further east you slide, the warmer you do get. 37 in Hamilton, 40 in Vernon, 40 in Columbus, even 42 down in Aliceville. So those who are a little bit further away from that front in Northwest Mississippi are allowing for some cooler temperatures out the door this morning. But again, a majority of us still sitting in the 30s. Also, if you're further away from that front, starting off a little bit cooler overall, starting off a lot cooler than you were yesterday, anywhere between 10 up to 15 degrees cooler for folks over in Northwest Mississippi and over in the Delta. So noticeably cooler for a lot of us out the door. Again, unless you're off furthest to places like Columbus, Macon, Aliceville, starting off a little bit warmer this morning because they're a little bit closer to that front overall. Your first 12 hours ahead, temperatures are going to be not moving too much today. We're starting off in the 30s. We're ending in the 40s. So about a 10 or 15 degree temperature difference overall for your first 12 hours ahead. 39 by 11. We're in the 40s into your afternoon. Lots of clouds to deal with through the day. We'll see that dissipate a little bit as we head further on into your evening. Also, you can see that northerly wind sticking around all day long, anywhere between 10 up to 15 miles an hour, making it feel even cooler out there. So a cooler day ahead, that is the main point. If you have any plans out there today for your first 12 hours, yeah, you're going to need the coat this morning, probably going to need it into the afternoon as well. Here's a look on Mississippi Live current satellite and radar. We are tracking that front. This is what caused us that rainfall yesterday. That's now well off to our east, impacting places like the Panhandle, the coast, up into central Georgia, over in the Carolinas as well. So that's continuing to move out of our area, and that's why we're going to be seeing cooler conditions and drier conditions out there for your day ahead. As I put this into motion, you can see this just continuing to move off to the east, and we're just dealing with a lot of cloud cover for a majority of your day ahead. A little bit of a breakup in that as we head further on in the day. Going into your Thursday, most of us starting off mainly clear out there with a few clouds out there for your Thursday. Thursday morning and cooler. We'll talk about just how cold things are going to be on Thursday morning, but we'll be back to some chilly conditions going into the morning hours of your Thursday. Seeing a good mix of sun and clouds throughout the day on Thursday, not as cloudy as today. And then we're going to be seeing conditions warm up pretty drastically out there by your Friday. So if you're already tired of these cooler conditions we're going to see over the next few days, we're looking at a big stretch of warm conditions coming into play Friday for your weekend and for your work week leading up to your Valentine's Day weekend. So we'll talk about just how warm things are going to be getting and how long it's going to take for them to get here, all coming up right after this.
How do you know when you've made the right decision? It's the feeling you get in your gut. The one that tells you what's right or wrong. It's the one that says, sure, I can have a drink. Or the feeling that says, okay, I've been drinking. Now what? It's the voice inside you that says, I'm buzzed. Better leave the car when it's time to go. Plan ahead. Catch a sober ride. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
I'm your retirement fear, but don't be scared. You're still in pre-tirement.
Does that mean I have more time to plan?
Precisely. This is pretirement.org.
This isn't scary. I'm doing it.
You wonder how they're going to experience the real world in real safety, where all kids are welcome and everyone has a path forward to new skills, advancement, leadership, something they will carry with them the rest of their lives.
Right now, from the Room to Room Weather Center, here's meteorologist Maggye McCauley.
Hey, and welcome back into the Room to Room Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Maggye McCauley. Let's look at our Mama Justice radar this morning. We were tracking some rain yesterday morning, but now I'm not tracking anything on our radar out there from along 55 to 78, 61, all the way to 22. You're looking good to go out there this morning. No ongoing rainfall across the board. So that's some good news. Now we're seeing some patchy fog through the area, so be careful if you do run into that. Keep your beams on low and take it slow. Here's a look over in West Point at 45, and you can see traffic moving smoothly. Roadways looking good this morning. Temperature is a little bit cooler than we started off yesterday, in the 30s for a lot of us, but overall nice conditions out there nonetheless. Look over in Aberdeen as well. At this camera, you can see a lot of cloud cover in the distance. That's the main thing we're going to be tracking out there today. Here's a look at your day planner ahead. If you're not heading out until the mid-morning, temperature is still going to be in the 30s today, so definitely a colder day out there. 34 by 9, 37 by 10, upper 30s to near 40 as we head into your 11 o'clock hour. One thing you'll notice are these cloud icons. We're looking at a cloudy day ahead with winds out of the north, so definitely going to be a little bit of a chillier day and afternoon as well. Here's a look at your high temperatures for this afternoon. In the 40s across the board. 41 in Oxford, 40 in Senatobia, 40 in Tunica, 44 down in Greenwood, 45 Eupora, 46 Macon, 45 down in Louisville. So all of us going to be sitting in those low to middle 40s as we head into your afternoon, which is anywhere between 10 up to 15 degrees below where we should be for this time of year. So back colder today. And then again, I told you we're tracking a lot of cloud cover, but that is the only thing we're tracking today, tomorrow, even into your weekend, is clouds moving in and out of the area. As we head just before sunset, we will see a little bit more sunshine come into play. That'll happen a little bit earlier for folks over in northwest Mississippi. Going into your evening hours, we'll see a mainly clear night ahead. A few clouds out there further closer to the Alabama state line, but mainly a clear night for a majority of us. And Thursday morning looking very cold out there. So we'll talk about conditions as you're headed out the door on Thursday, but another cold day ahead with a little bit more sunshine. That'll help throughout your Thursday. A few clouds out there for the back half of the day, but a lot more sunshine than we will see today overall throughout your day tomorrow. Let's talk about those overnight lows as we head into your Thursday morning. I told you it's going to be a little bit cooler out there as well. Let me go ahead and pull this up for you. It's going to be chilly out there for your Thursday morning. Overall, let me see if I can get this to go. It's being a little bit slow this morning. But overall, again, it's going to be chilly out there into your Thursday. We're talking about lows back in the 20s. So definitely chilly. Give me just a few seconds here guys. I'm going to have to disconnect from this. We're still up though. Here I am. Give me just a second. I'm going to reconnect to this. It kind of lost me there for a second, and I want to be able to show you your full 7-day forecast. So I'm going to go ahead and reconnect to this. Here we go. And you can see low temperatures for Thursday. So it did work. Here's a look at your low temperatures. I told you it'll be in the 20s. It's cold out there for your Thursday morning. Today in the 30s, tomorrow in the 20s. So if you think this morning's a little bit chillier, tomorrow going to be even colder. Majority of us even in the low 20s, 21 in New Albany, 20 in Oxford, 20 in Houston, 23 over in Columbus, 23 Macon and Louisville as well. 20s for overnight lows, but we could see wind chills in the teens out there for your Thursday morning. So definitely going to be kind of turning back cold as we head over the next few days. But the good news I have for you is it's not going to be lasting forever. We're going to be seeing high temperatures out there on your Thursday in the 40s, but after Thursday, we start to warm up. Here's a look at high temperatures tomorrow, again, in those middle 40s for the most part to upper 40s, 47 Eupora, 46 Starkville, 46 down in Macon as well. Now, we'll give it a few days of cooler temperatures, and then we're going to be seeing a big stretch of warmer than average conditions. So 40s over your next few days for highs. Friday, we're near 60. Got any Friday plans? Take it outside. It's going to be nice out there. Also, anything that's still sticking around, if your yard looks anything like mine here in Northwest Mississippi, still seeing a lot of that snow and sleet pack on side roads, on neighborhood roads, in your yard, this is going to be getting rid of it. Okay, can we say thank goodness out here? Friday near 60, and then especially as we head into your upcoming work week with temperatures in the 60s Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Even throughout a majority of the rest of that work week that leads up to the Valentine's Day weekend, we are looking at warm conditions. Temperatures in the middle 60s out there. We turn from well below to well above average again, but that's going to help get rid of all of that snow and sleet pack that's still sticking around. Hey, our high school game of the week, we announced it last night. It's Ingomar versus West Lowndes. Going to be happening Friday at 7 p.m. We'll be there at that boys game covering everything you need to know on your Friday night. Now, we know basketball is inside, but by the time you're headed out, temperatures in the 40s. By the time you're leaving, we'll be in the low 40s. So go ahead and bring that coat to the game so you can have it as you're walking in and out overall. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. Temperatures, again, hold on just a second. That just skipped around for me. My system's kind of playing games with me out here this morning for y'all. Here's a look again at your 7-day forecast, though. Temperatures in the 40s over your next few days. 60s out here by Friday. 50s Saturday before 60s return Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. So we're looking at a big stretch of warmer than average conditions after we get through the next few days. Today, tomorrow, they're going to be definitely cooler before we do get there. And one thing you'll notice, no rain chances over the next 7 days. So a dry stretch as well before rain chances return as we head later on in the work week of your upcoming work week. So that's a full look at your 7-day forecast. Thanks for sticking with me through a few technical issues out here at your 7 o'clock. We'll be back here at 7:30. So coming up around the next 15 minutes, we'll be back showing you everything you need to know. Of course, a full look at that weekend forecast. We'll talk about visibility concerns and just everything you need to know to get you out the door this morning. Coming back to you at 7:30.
The bravest thing that my dad has done has been going back to school.
It wasn't when he first enlisted, it was when he found his first support group.
The bravest thing she did is when she asked for help.
Even though Gabe grew up in Alabama, Mississippi has now become his home and his family. And one thing about Gabe is he keeps his family safe.